Oh, I just silenced myself. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Make This Go Viral Crime Podcast. How's everybody doing? Please smash that thumbs up. Welcome in and hello to Sister Girl Talk TV. How you doing today?
Hey. Like Roger say, what's happening? I'm good. Welcome, everybody. And welcome if you in here listening from my Facebook friends that's out there listening and watching. Welcome.
Yes, welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all so much for being here. If y'all could please all smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. This is our first episode of Sisters in Crime, The Mind Table. And so we are going to be collaborating on cases every week. We're going to be going live in rotation on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. 2 weeks on my channel and 2 weeks on hers, and it'll just go back and forth. But we're using StreamYard Guest Destination just so nobody is confused. So we're on my panel right now, and so but Sister Girl is also streaming to her audience. So shout out to everybody tuning in from Sister Girl's channel. And if everybody on both our platforms could please smash the thumbs up. Okay. So I do want to say hello, shout out to everybody in the chat. So I kind of wanted to explain how we're going to be doing things. We're going to be going over a couple of cases. And the first one that we're going to be starting out with is Jelani Day. So we're going to go over the case, and then we're going to have a segment when we come out into the audience and talk to y'all, because this is a podcast. So I want to make it audio friendly as well. But thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all for supporting us. And Sister Girl, did you want to say anything?
Ditto.
She said that was okay. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, y'all, let me turn this music down just a little bit. I love your thumbnail. It's so cute, Sister Girl.
Thank you. Welcome in, Neva. Hit that thumbs up.
Thank y'all so much. So y'all, like, a lot of y'all may know that I've been covering the Jelani case since it started in it's been 2 years. 2 years, August 21st, that Jelani has been gone. And his mother is no closer. Well, it sounds like they might be a little bit closer. And it has been a little bit of an update on Jelani's case and information. So I happened to, I looked it up because I know it's August. I knew it was coming up on his 2 years. And so I went to see if it was anything new. And I found out that they have the Jelani Day Foundation does a thing every year, and they actually postponed it this year. But I want to make sure I'm not misspeaking, so I'm going to go to the information and read it. But it has been 2 years that Jelani Day has been gone from here. And they don't have any real answers. They don't have what they should have. And as a matter of fact, the last video that I talked about concerning Jelani was a Carmen, his mother, had did a video on. She went live on Facebook, I believe, but it was on IG. She was very upset about this police chief that had did an interview, and she did this smug remark. I'ma just show y'all. I got a whole video that I'll link in below if you haven't seen it. But this was the last thing I posted about Jelani. Let me play this. Oh shoot, this is the one that don't have sound. Great. So this was a video. Her name is Sarah Raymond, and she's the Peru police chief. She did this February 20 of 23, February of this year. So when the guy asked her, let me see if this one got audio.
Okay, Jelani Day, what can you share with me?
How she laughed and had that smug remark. Let me put it on repeat, because when I say Carmen was on 10 when she seen this, she was so mad. She wanted to know what was so funny. I do too. I want to know what was so funny.
That part.
I'm gonna let it play again. This time I got it on loop. And y'all, I wear a retainer. I feel like I'm holding my mouth weird. I'm talking funny. That's why I have a retainer, y'all.
Okay, Jelani Day, what can you share with me? Okay, Jelani Day, what can you share with me? Okay, Jelani Day, what can you share with me? Okay, Jelani Day, what can you share with me? Okay, Jelani Day.
StreamYard is sabotaging me, y'all. StreamYard is tripping, but the picture, this was the last time we seen Jelani right here. So, sister girl, what do you think about that? That smug. Carmen described it as like a smug smile or look that she did.
I agree, but I was gonna ask you in the interview, what did she say after her little chuckle? What did she say about Jelani?
I think they were talking about. She just did that smile. Like, to me, it was kind of like a nervous thing, or like. Maybe not nervous, but like, oh boy, Jelani. I think she started talking about. Yeah, like, here we go again. Like, yeah, because Carmen had met with them, and nobody really want to take responsibility. So I think she started talking about all the work that they've done so far, and who, the task force and all of this stuff, making it sound like they really doing something that they not. But I could get you the link to that video. I don't know what is going on with my phone right now. Go ahead.
What exactly have they done since? Like, what's the update? What happened? I'm talking about not with mom, but the police department.
See, that I did that my last video. They don't. It's no updates. They're not doing anything. The latest update is that his phone. They got into his phone, and I did a video on that like a month ago. They got into his phone. Carmen. That's why she went live. She was very upset because she wanted to be there when they went into his phone. Wow. She wanted to be there, and they wouldn't let her be there. And her son wanted to go, and they wouldn't let him go. And then when they did contact her, finally, they was like, well, we got into his phone and we didn't find nothing. All he was talking about was school, homework, and all of this kind of dumb stuff, you know. So that was the latest update. But the update to this update is that possibly some new information have come in, and that's why they postponed his annual thing, because of some new information. So I hope that I mean, it sounds like it's a good thing, but I hope that it's going to be a good outcome. But
Well,
I wanted to go ahead.
when there's an investigation, I'm just a little bit confused about his mom wanting to be there when they investigate the phone. She's not in law enforcement. Why would she need to be like involved in the, all they can do is bring her the information of what was found in the phone, but I don't think that she had the right to be there when they go through the details.
Well, I think that she wanted to be there because she's the mother and she don't trust nothing they do. They ain't did nothing right so far. And she is the one that brought the information to them. She was going over some information. When she went live, she said she was going over some information that she had not been strong enough to go over before, right? Mm-hmm. And so she decided to look over some stuff. She had all kind of files, cases, all kind of information, probably from the Freedom of Information Act. Mm-hmm. She started going through the stuff, and she came across a video or a picture or something of Jelani looking down at his phone, punching in his password. She contacted them and said, Jelani is punching in his password right here. You could see his phone. Can y'all zero in on it and see what y'all can get? Then that's when, so she the one that solved it. And as a matter of fact, I mean, they, for all we know, they could have been one in his phone.
You said solved, but that found out. They found the
people. No. What I'm saying is they had all this information, everything they needed. She got the information. She was going through it, and she found Jelani looking through his phone, and she alerted them to go investigate that. See if you can zero in on it see if you can get his password. So that's probably why she felt like she should be there. She the one that cracked it, and she like, shoot, they can't do their dang job right. She's feeling.
But is the Fed still on like the leads on the case or no?
No, they're not the lead. They not even. She said she haven't even talked to no feds or anything. This chief said that they can't. She said that she tried to give them the case. They won't take it or they can't take it. I don't understand all the BS.
Right.
It seems like it's just that though.
Yeah, BS. A lot of pass the buck, it sounds like to me. Like the police don't want to do their job. They try to pass the buck off to the FBI. FBI don't want it. Oh no. We're not gonna touch this. Y'all go on and do what y'all see what y'all can do with it. Get somebody else to do it, type of thing. Exactly,
and that's exactly what it's sounding like. That nobody. So they're like, okay, so the problem is because all of his stuff was scattered out everywhere, right. And because of that, nobody isn't technically. It was in all these different areas, so they like, okay, well, we gonna all just collaborate on this thing. Mm-hmm. But when they do it like that, it just basically means nobody does anything because nobody is in charge. And that's basically how they handing this off. Nobody wants to take the lead. Mm-hmm. And then they keep gaslighting her and acting like she a joke.
Last time I looked into it and talked about it on my channel, the mom was talking about how she had a private investigator. How is there any updates with that?
Now, I have not heard nothing that the private investigator came up with. I mean, I haven't heard anything. I don't know if they just not. I feel like they just not putting things out. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's wrong with this phone, girl. Like, I'm still trying to get into it in this plan. I guess I'm gonna have to reset it. So things happen that never happened before when you live, because this phone has never. It won't even let me clear it to be able to look in it. That's crazy. And so yeah, so I feel so bad for Carmen because the last video I did had all the updates, but this
Mm.
basically I was coming in to do an update from that, but you would have had to see that video.
Oh, can we hear
Um
a little bit of it, like the audio?
yeah, I'm gonna see if I got
Okay.
I think I took most of it out, but oh well dang. Let's see. You could well I wonder if I put it in if I put a link in a private chat, you could click on it from there, right? Because you
Yes.
could pull this up. You could pull up my video because it's a lot to for me to try to say, but it
Okay.
is something to go over to get to go into the update. So okay, so now I'm in. This thing is tripping. Now, what case did you have? You could explain what we gonna be talking about after we get done with this one.
Teachers done these teachers done went and lost their doggone minds.
Man.
We
A
have a
hot
teacher,
mess. I see
yeah.
what
We
you
have a
wrote.
teacher out in Wisconsin, and we have a teacher out in Houston, middle school teachers, one working at a Christian school, Christian middle school, and can't keep her hands off a 13-year-old boy. And then we have another
Insane.
teacher, 25, in Houston that can't keep her hands off of 13 and 14-year-old little girls. I don't,
I seen
it's
when I
just
seen that
crazy.
video, I was like, what? I'm like, yeah, I want to talk about this because so yeah,
Insane.
that's gonna be the next thing we talk about, y'all. You got to pay attention to your kids. I mean, they
Yes.
are not safe
Man.
nowhere.
And I'm so over people saying, with the little, with the boy, the 13-year-old boy. She's 34, Miss V, old enough to be his mother. And you know what? I'm over people saying, "Oh, high five into the little man because she brought him things." You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
And
Yeah,
we'll get into that. But
yeah.
I'm over the statistic poll of thinking that it's different when a woman does this to a boy as opposed to when a male does it to a little girl. I think it's all the
Yep.
same. It's all the same
Yep.
to me.
It absolutely is. I mean, but that's the whole,
That
gender
world,
thing. Like,
yeah,
oh, it's cool for a boy. No, it's not. It's the same thing.
right,
Even if you talk to a man today that happened to him as a child, a lot of times they'd be like, I wasn't no victim.
right,
I liked it.
right.
I've heard, yes, I've heard men say that.
I have
Like,
too, but
really?
I've also heard and seen men that is affected by childhood trauma like that. They
So
end up
I would
they end up on the big D.
I gotta hit mute because I'm about to drop this thing.
They end up on the big D, and they deal with anger issues. They go through their own demons, if you will. Some of them even proceed with doing it themselves, as they get older because it happened to them. Yeah, this is just crazy.
Okay, I guess I don't have to. Well, we'll see. It might make some noise because I'm coming in on my other channel. I mean, on
Okay.
another one.
I'm gonna mute so it don't echo.
Can you talk to the audience right now? Wait a minute.
Oh
Odom
yeah,
said
sure.
it happened. It happened to me and it messed me up. Really,
See,
Odoms? Wow.
I
See,
was just saying
all of
that.
them. It
See,
just
not every
depends on
man
who you
enjoy.
are.
He's a child. You're a child. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He's a kid.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like to say that it's okay because he was a male boy child. It's not. It's not okay.
It's not okay. I had to confront a woman about my son
Oh,
when
don't
it knocked on their door.
get me started. I had a friend, Miss V,
See,
that was
yeah,
trying
don't
to
play
talk to
about my
my
kid.
16-year-old, and this girl my age, and no, woo, and I tell you, I lost my mind. I lost my mind. Because
Girl.
what do you see in a child? I I don't get it. I just don't get it, and I guess I never will. Like I said, I don't
Do
understand
you
it.
see anything in the private chat?
Oh, I wasn't looking. Yes, I see it.
Okay, because I'm like, what the heck? I don't see. Let me try
Yeah,
one more
I
time
clicked
just
it.
in case.
I clicked it.
Okay, that's the video that's gonna give us more information, and then I'm gonna go into the update.
Okay, you want me to drop? Want me to share?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Welcome in East Dad and Grammy's journey. Yeah, I mean we kind of not prepared, so I'm like, okay, I
Yeah.
gotta talk to y'all a little bit. Oh, let me get me down from here.
There you go.
Okay. Wait a minute, did they mess around and change something? Let's see. I hope they did, because I hate going in this. Oh, no, that's the private chat. Oh, it is. It really is letting me do it without going in desktop mode.
Oh, look, there
It's
you
come.
go. You
Oh my God,
winning.
I'm
You
so
winning.
excited. Yes, I'm so excited about that. Is a brand new change. Okay. So if you could make it big and then scroll it past the beginning. Like keep scrolling till you can see Carmen, maybe. Right. Okay. Okay. Go back to the police. Yeah, about right there, I guess.
Find some normalcy in my life, trying to be strong. But I'm mad right now. And so as I watched this video tonight where Sarah was talking about Jelani, because there's been some updates since that video in February when she did that, and I'm going to talk about that. But I looked at this video tonight, and I don't know if you guys have watched the video, if any of you have seen the video, but when they ask her about Jelani, you know, she has this smug, this expression on her face, and she laughs. And just so you guys don't think that I am just reacting, you know what? I don't care what nobody thinks. I could give a damn less what anybody thinks at this moment, but I just want to. This has really just irritated me. So when you look at this is what I just looked at tonight. To 2021, his abandoned car had been found near the Illinois Valley line in Peru. Is from Starved Rock. Context at the time of this interview with the chief, Jelani Day's mother, talking about
Okay, so this guy, he has a YouTube channel. It's called Starved Rock Media, and this segment that he has is called Times Take. So this interview is with the Peru Police Chief Sarah Raymond, which you hear her talking about. The interview happened back in February, but I think he just posted this. Yeah, he just posted this June 3rd.
At a Peru City Council meeting, the interview with Sarah, a lack of accountability and action on the case. And how I have.
Now y'all can hear she's just kind of talking over it, but she is going to cut it off.
In there and South County Coroner's Office has said Day died from drowning and that there so I want y'all to see of trauma. What I'm saying when I say about how she continues. Look at this. Okay. Jelani Day. What can you share with me? I can share with you that Jelani Day. What can you share with me? Funny about asking about Jelani. What? What is funny? So they ask her about Jelani and she's laughing. You know, that irritated my soul to the point where you think that Jelani Day. What can you share with me? I can. Okay. Jelani Day. What can you share with me? Okay. Jelani Day. What can you share with me?
task force is a joke. I want y'all to know the Jelani Day task force is a joke. I've met with this task force. I decided after this February video that I needed to start looking and I needed to start reviewing things that I hadn't been strong enough to review before concerning my son. So I went back and I found a video of Jelani on campus. And when he's on campus, there's a portion of the video where Jelani is going through his phone. And you can see him punching in his code. So as you all know, the FBI and the police had Jelani's phone. And we can't get into the phone because there was no code, right? So
now this right here, what she's about to say is the breaking news. And I just want to say welcome in to everybody, but welcome in Paul. He is in the video we just played, and she talked about why Jelani got into speech pathology, and she mentioned his friend. That friend is Paul. So thank you so much, Paul, for being here. And everybody, please smash the thumbs up and please share this out.
A year later, me, his mother, I'm not a police, I'm not a detective, I don't work for anybody but the state of Illinois. I work for the Department of Employment and Security for the state of Illinois, but I've had to do all the work concerning my son. So one day I'm sitting at work and I'm reviewing the video of him because I want to know what happened to Jelani. I'm reviewing this video of him and I see Jelani punching his code in his phone. And I rewind the video like 10 times. I'm like, oh my God, he's punching his code in his phone. So I finally get a meeting with the task force. And this meeting took place in April of this year. And I let the task force know, hey, there's a video of Jelani punching his code in his phone. Are you aware of this? I mean, because we can see him punching his code in his phone. So they tell me that they're going to look into it. So that task was assigned to the Bloomington Police Department. According to them, initially they told me that Jelani's phone was with the FBI. I never will know if Jelani's phone was with the FBI because to this day, I've not spoken with anyone with the Federal Bureau of Investigation that have told me that they had possession of my son's phone. That came from the Jelani Joint Task Force who said that the FBI had Jelani's phone. When I point out to them that Jelani's code can be seen, can they enhance the video? Can you slow the video down? Can you please, because we need to work on finding what the code is. They tell me, Carmen, we'll work on that. That happened we had a meeting in April. I want to say the meeting was, it was in or about the 11th of April. I don't have my notes in front of me because, like I said, I got on here because I'm angry and because I'm mad and because I need to let y'all know what's going on. I get on there and there is this, I see him punching in his code and they're going to work on it. In 11 days, a year, almost a year and a half after Jelani is gone, guess what, y'all? They figured out the code to his phone, right?
But guess what, y'all? They didn't figure out nothing. She did. She brought the evidence to them. I don't know why it took 11 days to actually do what they needed to do with that evidence. But are y'all seeing this? It's like nobody really did nothing. It's like they are just trying to tire her out. This is crazy. Let me know what y'all think. I'm looking at the comments. I want to know what y'all think about this. If y'all been following this case, because maybe it don't make sense to some of y'all, but to me, this is breaking. Like, this is crazy. Like I said, with the mother and son, we see how they rushed to judgment and arrested them without, I mean, guilty until proven innocent, not innocent until proven guilty, like it worked with AJ. And then we have a mother these years later, still no further in knowing what happened to her son than she was before. The more she stays silent, the more they stay silent.
Big breakthrough. Now I'm all excited. I'm like, okay, so we need to find out what's in the phone. We need to find out what's in the phone. I want to know what's in the phone, right? I want to be there when you open up the phone. They call me, Carmen, we figured it out. My son, whom I didn't want to go there, went there because he needed to know. He's like, Mama, I want to be there when they open up the phone. You know, I want to be there when they open the phone. But we couldn't be there. They wouldn't let him be there. They wouldn't let him view it. I was here, so I couldn't get there. Say they went there. They talked to him. They didn't let us see the phone. So I've been trying to make arrangements with them. Hey, let me be there while y'all open up the phone. So they open up the phone 11 days after I found the video showing Jelani punching his code in the phone. It took me to find a video that they had of my son punching his code in the phone for me to bring it to their attention. Hey, can we get this video enhanced? Can we get this video looked at? Can we get this video showed now? For them to call me 11 days later and say, Carmen, we figured out the code. We can open up his phone. We can get this information off his phone. We're going to go to the FBI and we're going to...
You know, that's something that really kills me, how quick they want to take the credit for something. Like she don't know that she just told them where to get the information. And then, oh, we figured out the code. Like, y'all couldn't figure out that it was there in the evidence this whole time?
We're going to get the phone from the FBI. Fast forward, today is June the 8th, right? Or the 7th, whatever day it is today. What's today? Today is June the 27th. The code was found out in April. To this day, I have requested to be there so that I can be there when they open up my son's phone. I have requested to find out what the information they found on the phone, because there's no way there's no information on this phone. There's no way that I shouldn't be there when they open up this phone.
Are y'all hearing this now? It is so sad that they came up with a reason why she couldn't be there. Wait till y'all hear how this guy talked to her. Just wait.
And as of right now today, I have not been...
I want to know, what would y'all do if this was you?
Granted my request. I actually was told by Todd McCloskey from the Bloomington Police Department, who kept calling me and saying, Carmen, we really believe that we can get more off the phone than what the FBI did. We can do all of this. We can do... I said, Todd, you've been telling me this for the past 3 weeks. So on May the 13th, while I was in Detroit, getting ready to speak at a women's conference about the Jelani Day Foundation, Todd McCloskey calls me and tells me the same song and dance. Carmen, we really believe we can get all this information off the phone. We really believe this. Okay, so what are we going to do, Todd? You've been telling me this for the past 2 weeks. This MF says to me, Carmen, there's nothing on the fucking phone. So I told him...
Did y'all hear that? Do y'all hear how this man hauled off and said that out of his mouth? Wow. Like, they get angry at her for fighting for her son. Y'all hear me? Everybody, please share this out. Because I'm telling you right now, this might not be all over the world, But I'm seeing it in many cities as I've been covering crime for the past 3 years come July. I've seen so many injustices, and most of the people look like me. You hear me? People think that when they need law enforcement, that when they say that they're investigating, people actually think that they are. But according to Carmen and a lot of other people's stories I've heard, even with pain comes strength. Right here in the chat, she is a mother of a biracial daughter who was missing for 10 years. Nobody cared. Nobody looked for her. It took her to keep fighting. And when I ask her, what would you say to a family that's going through what you're going through, or are they at the beginning stages? Never give up. Never stop fighting. Never stop getting in their face, trying to figure out what's what. And it took her to do that. And all these years later, once she teamed up with other people, Roro, the or I can't say that, Classic and Sincere's family, the Bio family of the missing boys, they Cal City boys, teamed up with them, kept noise out to the point that it brought out an informant that told the story because she put flyers. They put flyers out, and the person that knew this seen that flyer, and that guilt that that came back to him. He said something again. But I'm telling y'all, this is happening way too much. Yes, stay dangerous. And I gave a shout out, stay dangerous right there, the one that told me about this yesterday in my chat. He's been covering the story from the beginning. Near and dear to our heart. And you damn right they not gonna investigate themselves. But I cannot believe. Let me take that back just a smidgen. Oh shoot, what is it doing?
Have not met with me about the phone. They want to tell me that they've not seen anything on the phone. Jelani's only talking about school. He's only talking about
right.
The phone.
Cut it out.
This MF says to me, Carmen, there's nothing on the fucking phone. So I told him, give me the fucking phone. It's June the 27th. I don't have the phone. It's June the 27th. I had a meeting with the Jelani Day Joint Task Force. And to this day, they still have not met with me about the phone. They want to tell me that they've not seen anything on the phone. Jelani's only talking about school. He's only talking about a test, or he's not talking about anything on the phone that is relevant. And that's BS. There's no way that my son had this phone and he's not on the phone talking about something. They're telling me there's nothing on the phone. There's no way. Jelani did not sit in the car and wipe anything off his phone, and they will not give me the information that I need, because there has to be something that's not being done. I'm tired. My son just turned 27 last week. And I still don't know why I had to go to a cemetery to see him on his birthday.
Do you know how ridiculous that is? She still don't know. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, LP. Sister girl, can you stop it? Wait, what? She can't be there? Hell no. Can you stop it, sister girl? Thank you so much. Okay, so I want to take that one down because I don't want to play the whole video, y'all. If you want to catch this is the latest update. I have a playlist of Jelani, and you can catch the rest of it there. But you can see the state that she was in and what she's been going through all this time. It has not been easy for her, not one step. This case It really gets me. It really does. Because a lot of stuff happened to Jelani that should have never happened. And I believe that it's a cover up. And why would they cover up? Must be involved.
I
Why else
believe
would anybody cover up? Huh?
I believe it's a cover up too. But what's going on with the police? Like losing his patience with her like that. Like how could a officer speak to a grieving mother like that and they not giving her answers? You gotta understand that how frustrated she is. You know.
They don't care. They absolutely don't care. The police attacked her like that as well as the coroner
And
attacked her like that.
and yesterday you said, or is it today? It was his anniversary.
Yeah, the 21st, August, well, August
Oh, two
21st
days
was
ago.
the anniversary of his death. Two
Yeah.
years now. And still nothing. Something happened though. Because they postponed, let me see, they postponed his okay, this was posted on August 3rd. It says, on behalf of the family of Jelani Day and the Jelani Day Foundation, we regret to inform you that we will be postponing the Jelani Day second annual all white remembrance dinner to National Missing Persons Day, Saturday, February 3rd is what they postponed it to. They said this postponement is due to recent investigation slash case updates that the family must focus on. So I don't know if that's the phone or if that's something else,
Let me
you
ask you
know.
something. What happened to the army of lawyers and activists that was behind her
Man, I
less than
really
a
don't
year
know.
ago?
When
It's
she
like
did
she's
this
doing all
video,
the work on her own. She's like boots on the ground, one woman show,
hmm
like getting all the information, doing everything by herself. Like
and
it just
and it's
makes
like,
me wonder, like why? Why?
yeah,
Like, you know?
and it's not even like she's actively doing this constantly. It's like it seemed like in spurts she'll
Yeah,
get frustrated and really
because she just
zoom
want
in.
answers. She want
If it
updates. You know?
This is the thing. They don't want to do anything. That's why they're not. The reason why she's finding information is because she got, I believe she requested the Freedom of Information Act, and she's doing this on her own. If she didn't have that information, and if she was just depending on them to reach out to her, nothing would happen. And that is the most frustrating part of everything. Like, and then they gaslighting her, making her act like she crazy. Oh, like she's tripping because she care about her son and want
Right.
to know what the heck happened. And
And
they
my thing,
coming back at her like, what?
right, right,
Man,
right. And my thing
come on.
is, how do you say you can't? Why do it take an entire year and a half for you to be able to get into his phone? Come on, we watch detectives solve cases all the time because they send the phones to forensic and they get into the phone. So why was that so hard for them to get into his phone? That made no sense to me. I think
Because
that
they
was
know,
another form of them gaslighting her. You know, just like,
yep,
oh, we don't know how to get in his phone. Come on now,
yep.
y'all the FBI. Y'all know how to
Yeah,
get in the
y'all the
daggone phone.
FBI, the police, y'all didn't
Right,
see that video of him tap. That's why I said they probably got on his phone a long time ago. And now they like, oh, okay, y'all, she done found this. So now we got to come up with something with that. And then they come up with, oh, it's nothing in his phone. He was just talking about school. It's nothing. Oh, what about the conversation with the weed, the dispensary? Like he
right.
changed his clothes. Didn't the dang on teacher say she talked to him the night before?
Uh,
Where's all that at?
and and isn't wasn't it some females who found the phone originally anyway? And
No, it was
turned. I
some
mean, there was a
guy.
guy. Yeah, he found the phone and he turned it in. Right.
Allegedly, some guy found it
Allegedly.
on the
Right.
side of the road when
Mm-hmm.
his mattress fell off of his
Right.
truck, and then he
Mm-hmm.
jumped off and yeah, took it to Walgreens or
Right.
Walmart.
Right.
All this, like when man, that's the
It was the
crazy part. And
females who found his clothes, right?
yeah,
Found a couple of
allegedly.
pieces, allegedly, right? Found a couple of pieces of his clothes on the side.
Yeah, the same females that allegedly lawyered up and never even and never. Wait, I think that ended up being a lie too. But anyway, I think I'm gonna have to remember. Yeah, it was something shady with that too. It was like, I mean, other than the fact that she was told that they lawyered up and didn't want to talk to her, I think that was said to not be true. But I gotta come back with that because I don't like to say. I think I remember hearing that, and it might be in that video that you was just playing, but I don't remember.
Carmen needs a detective that is genuinely serious about his cases. She need a detective that care, because
No,
remember she said that
man,
that this happened in a town where was what they call that,
sundown,
yeah, sundown
sundown.
town or whatever. So I
Hmm.
don't see her getting anywhere with the department in a town like that. If
She ain't
anything,
getting
they
nowhere with
covering
none
it
of
up.
them.
If anything, they
Exactly.
covering up more and more. The more she be persistent, the more they cover up
I know in that
or
video, I do
distract her.
believe. I know she said that Kara's story ain't adding up either. She said that out of her mouth. Her story ain't adding up. Ain't none of it. They protecting her. Whoever else is involved in this, they're
When you
being
say
protected.
when you say her, you talking about that professor?
I'm talking about the professor. Yeah, her
Yes.
story
Uh-huh.
did not add up. She
Mhm.
lied. Carmen
Mhm.
said it.
Mhm.
There was lies in her case too, and it's like when you the only time when they don't do something and when they act like this and get an attitude, when people wrong and you ask them something, they automatically get an attitude because they
Right,
know
like
they
that
ain't doing
cop
what the hell.
cursing her out like that. Like, yeah. Mhm.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. People that don't want to do their job or people that got something to hide, that's trying to pull wool over your eyes, them the kind of people that get mad when a parent is questioning them. Wouldn't you question somebody if your
Right.
child came up missing like that? Come on.
Right. And
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 so
you're not getting no answers.
I'm gonna finish reading this right quick. This
Okay.
this was August 3rd, the postponement of his event, and so then it said, the postponement is due to recent investigation, case updates that the family must focus on, and it says if you are a current ticket holder for the Remembrance Dinner, we're pleased to share this following information. It says you can transfer your ticket to the new Remembrance Dinner, which is going to be Saturday, February 3rd, 2024. You can request a full refund, or you can just donate your ticket to the foundation, to Johnny Day Foundation, supporters who would like to attend the Remembrance Dinner. She said, thank you. Now, this kind of makes me feel like something else came up, or either she is just so devastated that she don't want, because I don't know the date. It wasn't in August because this was just August 3rd. And that video, I think that video I did a month ago. So I really don't know. But I mean that has something to do with it, and the video, this information, because she was very, very upset to the point that, I mean, she was devastated. And who
As she
wouldn't be?
should be, right? As she should be. That
You
officer,
know,
when I watched it, watching it over and over, her reaction, that police officer, it could have
yeah, I'm
been
about
like
to play
more
it
of
right
a,
now.
it could have been more of a nervous tick too, because like here we
That's what
go,
I said.
like it's like she may
Hmm.
have told him earlier, don't ask her about that, but he put her on the spot. You get what I'm saying? Because the
Hmm.
way she like chuckled and looked at him like here we go. You see, like, yeah, and then I don't have no information. I don't have, we don't have nothing. Like, she probably told him, don't mention it, don't ask her about that, and he did anyway.
I don't know, but this, okay, let me see.
Okay.
Let me see something
Jelani
right
Day,
quick.
what can you share with me? Okay.
Wait, I pushed
Jelani
the
Day,
other one. StreamYard place.
what can you share with me? Okay. Jelani Day, what can you share with me? Okay. Jelani Day, what can you share with me? Okay. Jelani Day, what can you share with me? Well, I'm 50 years doing this kind of work. I started in 1971, and that was the first body I ever had when I was in medical school. I was asked to do a second look autopsy. Second look autopsies are at a disadvantage because I'm depending on the previous person to put everything in order for me. So, for example, if they retain some organs, like they may retain the brain for special studies, then the first examiner sees it, but I don't see it. So that's what happened. There was part of the problem in this case was there were things missing, and I don't know why they were missing. So that was one of the things. And then there was destruction of the body. I could not identify the person. I mean, you're telling me it's your son, but I couldn't confirm that. There was a name tag on the body bag, but there were no name tags on him. He didn't have a toe tag, for example, and he was not recognizable. I couldn't tell how old the person was. And there's just things. It was not a good exam. It was a second look autopsy of the worst kind.
You can determine who the body was.
Yeah, I have questions about even who he is. I couldn't tell what race he is. I just knew that he had a man's name. His eyeballs were missing from their sockets, and it looked like destructive testing was done. There was his jaw was sawed, and some teeth were missing, and I suspect that those were samples that were taken to help identify him or determine what was wrong with him. But I didn't do it, so I don't know. I was asked to do a second look autopsy. Second look autopsies are at a disadvantage because I'm depending on the previous person to put everything in order for me. So, for example, if they retain some organs, like they may retain the brain for special studies, then the first examiner sees it, but I don't see it. So that's what happened. There was part of the problem in this case was there were things missing, and I don't know why they were missing. So that was one of the things. And then I'm 50 years doing this kind of work. I started in 1971, and that was the first body I ever had when I was in medical school. And I've never seen one this bad. Basically destroyed. I've handled air crashes. I've handled terrible truck drivers running over people, and this is the worst I've ever seen. And I'm sure it's post-mortem, not done to him while he was alive. Okay, some of it could be decomposition. Let's see, where was I? There was destructive. Some of it's destructive testing, and they may have been taking samples for whatever testing they wanted for genetics or whatever to help identify them. But I wouldn't do this. Like, for example, if you need to take a bone marrow sample on live patients, we can take bone marrow by inserting a needle in the hip bone, for example, to draw out the central soft tissue that's in the center of the bones. You can get a bone marrow sample that way. I'm being told that the bone marrow sampling was they took the femur out of the leg. The whole bone came out as a means of sampling the bone marrow. And I'm not sure that needs to be done. Could not determine the cause of death. And I'm not sure that he was identified properly. If it really was him that I examined. I'm not convinced entirely that I had the right person, because the name tag, there was a name tag on the body bag, but no name tag on the toe, for example. So they could have had the wrong name on the bag. I don't know. And he was not identifiable. I couldn't tell how old he was. And the skin was off his face completely, and there was just facial bones showing. He was not presentable.
Is it normal to have missing teeth and jaw to identify the person? Is that normal?
Yeah, I've never done that, so I don't think it's appropriate. I'm 50 years doing this kind of work. I started in 1971, and that was the first body I ever had.
I was going to say, and let's not forget how his mother said she's not even sure what she buried. So
exactly. I don't know why.
Was her son.
Exactly. I don't know why this thing is still playing. Can you still hear it?
No.
Golly, StreamYard is tripping. Okay, it finally cut off. But what was you saying?
I just said, let's not forget, his mom did say she don't know what she buried, because
exactly
he couldn't tell her if it was a male or female, white or black. He don't know what it was. I remember that because I covered that too on my story when he spoke. But that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, so we don't even know if it was really him. Like, just
Right.
imagine all the stuff Carmen is going through. Like, she
Mm-hmm.
regrets that. She talked about that. She totally regrets not looking. She
Right.
trusted them.
Yep.
And then she was chill in the beginning just to get treated like this anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when they want to cover up something, this is how they act. I'm sorry. I mean, this is what it looked like. Everything that she has, I'm talking about, she be having a smoke and gun information. And then when they investigate, oh, it's nothing. Oh, it's nothing.
Right. Right.
That's why she
And
wanted to be there.
I was gonna say that's what I was gonna say. Well, aren't they supposed to give her all his belongings anyway? So shouldn't she have the phone? Or no, because it's still an
I mean, no,
investigation.
it was a part of the investigation. As long as it's open, they ain't gonna give her the stuff that's a part of the
But they got
investigation, or at
everything
least they
out of it.
shouldn't.
So right, they got everything out of it. So they say it wasn't nothing in it. So just why not give her the phone?
Well, yeah, now they should give it to her. I
Yeah,
mean, why
I think
not?
they don't want to give her the phone because they don't want her to hire somebody that can go dig up what they took out. She can hire her
Listen,
own forensic specialist after
when
having the
these
phone.
people, if you look at cases that they do solve, and then
Mhm.
you look at this, it's like, okay, because with Carly, they was able to pinpoint everywhere with the highway cameras, they seen
Mhm.
stuff.
Right.
They ain't see his car. As a matter of fact, they didn't. Carmen did. Carmen is the one that found Jelani's car driving down the road and told them, "Hey, I spotted his car." Because she went to the Family Dollar or whatever, and they allow her to see them surveillance thing.
But that's
If
what I'm
Carmen,
saying because you have police departments in different states that don't try to cover up. They wasn't
mhm,
having that, you know,
right,
when you talk. And plus, let's not forget, she said a Caucasian baby was walking across the road, so that's gonna ring
yeah,
bells.
yep,
That's gonna get the attention. You know,
it
she knew
sure
what
did,
she
didn't
knew
it?
what to say. She knew she wasn't gonna say it was a black baby. They
Well,
probably would
she
have took
was.
about an hour to get there.
Well, that just got him on her trails quicker. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Because they said,
She
no, you're
ain't
not
smart
gonna
at
play in
all.
our face with this one now and try to use us, like we incompetent. We're gonna do
Man,
our due diligence on this one.
that case was crazy. But look how quick they solved it, though.
That's true. But that again, that was a different state.
Still, I'm saying they have, like, police. They universal, just like they lump us
No,
all
I get
together.
what
I'm
you're
lumping
saying.
all them together.
No, I
You
do.
know
I
what
get.
I'm
I,
saying?
I totally get what you're saying. But again, it depends on the police. You got some
It
police that
does.
really can. You got some that could care less
But how do you have a whole task force of people that nobody could know?
because it's
That's
a
how you
cover up.
know they're not
Hmm.
doing nothing.
Yeah, they covering it
That's
up.
how
They
you
know what
know.
happened, and that's how you know that this
There's
is
no
not the
way they
first
don't.
time. And that's how we know that this is not the first time, allegedly. We just
Allegedly,
probably don't.
allegedly, but I'm
Right.
saying that's what
We
it looked
probably
like.
we probably don't even haven't even heard about other stuff, other stories that's probably similar to Jelani's that happened in that town that they not talking about because the family probably did say something, but it ain't reached the right ears, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, they wasn't gonna talk about Jelani like that. His mom, Carmen, got the bells ringing on that. They was gonna sweep that under
Wow.
the rug. They was gonna pretend it didn't happen.
Mm-hmm. They sure was. Now, this right here is the latest update. This was posted within 24 hours, and this is I'm gonna assume this is coming from his mother. So it says what 8/21/21. 2 years ago today was the last time I heard Jelani in my voice in my ear. Yeah. This is from his mother. Had somebody tell me if I praise God, I won't be sad. Had somebody tell me that if I praise God, I won't be sad. Had a reporter call me yesterday and say, "Do you realize it's about to be 2 years? How do you feel?" Had another person tell me, you are not going to feel like this always. In time, you'll miss him, but it won't hurt that bad. See, let me just read it. There are just some of the recent insensitive comments that have been made to me. Honestly, I would have rather God took me than for my son to experience his death. I don't know how none of you feel about your kids. However, I'm going to assume you love them and would even give yourself up before you see any kind of demise come to your child. I don't have a single clue why my baby isn't here. Let me share this. I let fear stop me. Wow, this is deep because we was just talking about this. This is her feelings. I let fear stop me from seeing my baby before I placed him in the ground. I had to touch a bag with his body in it, not even knowing if that was his body. I had to read how they described his body. I went from looking for him to trying to find out what happened to him. I had never had time to break down before. If I do, I am scared I won't get back up. I can't tell you that I've made peace with God or his decision, but I'm sure that God understands me because his words tell me that he'll never leave me nor forsake me. You ask me, do I know it's about to be 2 years? To be exact, it's been 727 days, and I have no answers. You say I won't always feel this constant pain. Well, tell me how you know. I said all of that. I say this. I said all of that to say this. Not one person reading this can tell me how to maneuver through this journey. I guarantee you, you wouldn't trade places with me. I don't even know if all my moves are the right ones, but I do know this much. I have to keep moving. I have to do whatever it takes to get what I need. I'm not the first to lose a child, but I don't know why my child isn't here. It's been 727 days and you have been able to sleep. And you have been able to sleep. Your family dynamics haven't changed. You don't have to wrestle with police. You don't have people coming at you. You don't have to research. You don't have to deal with any of this. Plus, this have to deal with life. You don't have to deal with this, plus, still have to deal with life. You don't understand this pain. And, hold on. Uh-oh. You don't understand this pain, and it's cut off. Oh. Yeah, it cut off. You don't understand this pain. I guess we're going to leave it here. And it said, and I don't, but it cut off. Wait, let's see if I can see it. Yeah, that's it. I guess it ran out of space and she was still typing. My heart goes out to her.
Yeah, that breaks my heart because she's right. I agree. A lot of people don't know what she go through. You may have, like for me, I can only speak for
Man.
myself. I can have empathy for her,
Yeah.
but I don't even want to even think about losing any of my kids. That's not
Man.
what we bring them here for. They supposed to
The
bury
reporters
us.
are
We
very
not.
freaking insensitive. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
sister girl.
No.
They
Yeah. No.
insensitive
You.
as heck.
I know. That's sad. My heart
They
goes
are
out to
very
Carmen.
innocent. They ask the dumbest questions. They do. Have you realized? Do you know it's about to be 2 years?
Of
Better
course she
yet,
knows. She
she
wake up
counting the
every day
days,
to it.
idiot. Come on, man. Like that. I mean, come on. This is a pain like no other. For one,
Right.
it's different when somebody you just lose somebody than when somebody just decide they want to take them. That's an anger. And then
Right.
all of this stuff coming at her.
Mm-hmm.
Just I'm gonna put myself, not even I ain't putting myself in her
Right.
position, but
Right.
just the stress that I've had in the past few 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. And that ain't
Right.
even that's you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So imagine you got all of the stuff coming at you at once, plus you feeling guilt because
Right.
you didn't do what you did not look.
Right.
And now
Because always in the back of
yeah,
her head, she gonna wonder if
was
that was
that
really.
really him?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You always gonna wonder because how I mean it's either I mean ain't it just don't make no sense. It ain't no proof that that really was
But
him.
when you hear
Then
that
you got the
pathologist say
I was
that
just
he
about to
couldn't,
say
right, right. When you hear him say he don't know, he couldn't tell you if that. He said, "When you tell me that this was your son, I can't tell you if it was a male or female, white, black. I could animal. I just know it was a body.
exactly, exactly.
He didn't even
He
have a
just
toe
know.
tag." He said,
Yep, he just know what the bag said. That's it.
"Yeah,
That's crazy.
mm-hmm.
He ain't never seen nothing like that in 50 years.
Yep, that's what he
Man,
said."
was that him? We don't know if that was him. He could be
Right.
somewhere getting tortured.
I was just Miss V.
Where are all the people at
Get
that's
out
coming
of
up
my
missing? Man,
head.
don't
Get
get.
out of
Is
my
it a
head.
warehouse somewhere with them
Oh
Hank? What,
my gosh, that's another story though. We can talk about.
girl? This kind of stuff
Woo!
gets me because
I
somebody
know
knows
it's
something
triggering.
and they
Hmm.
covering it up for. Yeah, it's
Yeah, they
triggering. You
playing
right
in our
because it
face. They
pisses me
playing in our
off.
face, and they think we don't see. But some of us are woke, and we see you. We see you. Okay,
Don't get
we
me
see
started.
you.
That sound like me. I see you. I see
Yeah, you like no.
you. Girl, oh my God. Poor Carmen. Her
Yeah.
whole family, poor Jelani. Like his dad.
Mm.
Whoever did this, his dad's blood is on their hands. Jelani was the only match. And he would have been a donor for his dad had they not
Oh
taken him.
yes, that's right.
4 months later, he died.
Yes, that's right.
Whew. Okay.
I know. Woosah. Woosah, Miss
Anybody,
V.
what they saying? Anybody commenting on it? Anybody, y'all got anything to say? We gonna go to the next case. When I tell y'all this right here, whew, Lord, it's hurtful. It's hurtful because this could be. I mean, it's hurtful because it's happening, but this could be anybody. When they want to
That's
cover it
right.
up, baby, they cover it up. They shut
That's
down.
right.
They just shut down everything that she found. They said it was nothing. Everything.
And it's like in a situation like that, what do you do? Who do you run to? You know,
This is
who's
this
there
is
to
even
protect you and get
this is
answers for
even the
you and your
worst.
son?
This is even the worst part of it. There, when it's like this, nobody wants to take the case either because they know what it is and they're
Right.
scared.
That's why
They
I
don't
said
want
to
to
you
take it.
earlier, that's why I asked you earlier, where's the army of lawyers
Mm.
and activists that was standing beside her and her family,
In this
less than like
video,
a year ago?
I want to say in
You
this
don't even
video,
hear them
she said
speak
they were
no more.
still there.
Oh,
In
okay.
this video, she said they were still there. But what I mean,
Okay.
what can they do? What's happening with the other, like, what's her name? Shanquilla. What's happening with that? All the people that came together to
Oh,
try to get that to happen.
don't get me
They
started on that because I have a
when
lot to
they
say
don't,
about that now, but I'm going to digress on that for a
we gonna
minute.
talk about that
Yeah,
next week.
right.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
know.
yeah. I got a lot to say
So,
on that.
so basically, what I want to do is like recap on stuff that's still that we've covered before that still ain't solved. If you got anything on your channel, I
Well,
mean, because this
I got a couple of things on my channel that's
that's
still
not solved.
right.
Okay, yeah. So I guess I mean, did anybody have any questions in the chat or say anything? I seen
Yeah,
that
they've been
Grammy said she
talking.
would have
They've been
lawyered
talking.
up.
They've been
She said
talking.
Grammy said she would have lawyered up for sure. I mean, she got all this help, but what do you do? Like the
Yeah.
lawyers can't make the police do their
She
job.
even had a private investigator for a long
Yeah.
time, paying out of her own pocket, not from the
Thank you.
GoFundMe.
Oh, you know what? Sammy Joe, thank you so much for becoming a member. I just spotted that when I was in the chat. She said hello to the chat. I'll be letting you run today. My daughter tomorrow. 5 tomorrow. Oh, thank you so much. Hearing the mother's voice is ripping my heart out. Miss V, get your beautiful face up there. Look, she told me yesterday she likes seeing my face more than the avatar. Thank you, Sammy Joe. I thank you for joining a membership. And I don't know if she's still here, but let me play this. Shout out to all of my members that's in the building. I appreciate y'all. After I get done playing this, we're going to go into Sister Girl's case that she's bringing about the 2 teachers. Man, so we can get ready for that. Sister Girl, you want to pull it up? Hold on. Shout out to my members. This thing is tripping. Okay.
I like when it say, "Let's go."
Yes, I like that part too.
Yeah. Well, I hate to dim the light over here, y'all, with this craziness with these teachers.
Oh my God, y'all. If y'all got kids in school.
Yes. We have 2 teachers, one from Wisconsin and another from Houston.
Uh-oh. Her dog do that every time. I see she went on mute. But yeah, I happened to be looking on Sister Girl channel and I seen that she had posted this 11 hours ago. I'm like, I want to talk about this because this is something that's going on in the world in schools that y'all might not be aware of, but it's some disgusting grown women that's targeting these babies. I mean, it's like they'll let anybody be a teacher nowadays, too. You know what I'm saying? I think one of them is 35, and I think the other teacher is 25. And of course, the kid is a freaking kid. I know that one of them was
Yeah.
14. I
Yeah.
remember hearing that. Stay
So-
dangerous, man. Listen here. I hit you up. I got to talk to you. Okay, go ahead. I'm all over the place.
No, you fine, Miss B.
It's hard to contain myself too when I get upset. Like I was like, you know, we talked about background, and
Yeah.
here I am acting up.
No, it's fine. You're good. You're good. You know, I had my distractions over here, so you're good.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate
Yeah.
you for jumping in like that for me. Thank you.
Right. I'm glad I knew a little bit.
Right. But yeah, guys, it's this. So we're gonna start with 34-year-old Taisha Baldwin, who she teaches at a Christian school. Well, she was teaching at a Christian school, and she was charged for essaying her 13-year-old student.
Uh-oh, she went on mute. Shot. Yeah, stay dangerous. We just got done covering the update of Carmen Jelani Day. You back, Sister Girl?
She even purchased him, y'all, a firearm, allegedly. Right? I'm gonna just share. You can pull it up, Miss V.
I don't see it.
It's down there. You see it?
No, it was coming through as a guest before. Hold on, man.
Okay,
Don't.
let me
Oh,
start.
I see it. I think I
Okay.
see it. It just didn't pop up like it did before. Yes, they didn't change the game with this one, boy. Yes.
To a jail cell, a former middle school teacher charged with sexting her 8th grade student.
Yeah, and a criminal complaint filed today. Prosecutors say that then 33-year-old Taisha Bolden of Brown Deer started texting with her 13-year-old student. They say that progressed to a relationship, a birthday present, and now serious charges.
A now 14-year-old says he first met Taisha Bolden last October when she became his 8th grade teacher. That's according to court documents, alleging their relationship went. Investigators say between late May and late July, the two exchanged a whole lot of messages, more than 2,200. In those messages listed in the criminal complaint, Bolden acknowledges that the teen is a minor and that she feels guilty. But in one message, Bolden writes, quote, "I want to see you as often as possible, and the rest will just happen." This picture of Bolden is included in the criminal complaint against her. A selfie prosecutors say she sent the teen. Prosecutors say Bolden also sent photos we wouldn't be able to show you. The victim told a Brown Deer police detective that Bolden sent him nude photos in early 2023. He was 13 at the time. In June, right before school was out, the teen says Bolden picked him up and they had Brown Deer Park. In late June for his 14th birthday, victim says Bolden bought him something prosecutors say they were able to trace and confirm. The boy told investigators the relationship with the teacher ended in late July when Bolden refused to buy him another. The story continues for Bolden. If convicted of both felony charges, she faces more than 40 years in prison.
Now, you see, they broke up because she wouldn't buy him another piece. So he decided to tell everything. Yeah, he decided to tell because, you know, she wouldn't buy him
So
another.
that's what it was. So I mean, why did he need another one? What did he do with the first one?
Right. And then she had it in her name. Purchased it in her own name, her own information. But you know what was pissing me off the most? I'm sorry. My apologies, y'all. This my dog is distracting me.
Listen, this right here, y'all, I don't know. Okay, I was gonna say I don't know how I would react. I do know how I would react because, well, I had a similar thing going on. I had to go knock on a broad door about my 16-year-old son. We ain't gonna talk about what happened, but things happen. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody play that. And then you, his teacher, like. And I don't even know this broad's name. What is her name? Because I need to look it up. When Sister Girl come back, I'm going to find out what their name is so I can see what other information can I find out. But for the kid to blackmail her, though, what was she thinking?
Yeah, she was in like a whole full relationship with this kid. You see how she's sending him pictures of her in the classroom with other children behind her. You know, like she, you know, sending him sexy pictures of herself and things. That's just sick. That really upsets me to know. Oh my God, I'm like at a loss for words with teachers like this. Like what are you thinking when you in a teacher in the classroom and this 13-year-old little boy coming into class said, like, what's going through your mind? That makes no sense to me. I just go ahead.
I can't believe how stupid they are. Like, I mean, you're doing this on this is a kid, and you're sending. You know how many kids he showed that to? You know how many people have seen this? The whole school probably knew about it before it got back to the. Well, I don't think not the whole school because people be telling quick. But yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous, and they just insanely stupid. Like, I can't believe that they sent, you know, and her. What I mean, just come on, no adult like.
His parents went through his phone and found all kind of stuff between the conversations between her and him. Like she was.
This is why you gotta check your kid's phone too. Yeah, like check your kid's phone like you check your boyfriend's or your girlfriend.
And that's my thing. He's 13. What would he need a firearm for at 13 years old? Why would she buy him something like that? We all know when you get something like that, what's the thought why you're getting it at 13?
Exactly.
Why would she buy him something like that? To do what with? To go take out somebody else's child? Like,
that's what's so crazy.
Where's the guidance here? And this is a
it makes no
school.
Sense. A teacher giving a kid
unbelievable
a GUN. Mm-hmm. Like what? Mm-hmm. That's why I said they let anybody be teachers nowadays, man. Homeschool is really where it's at. This is crazy.
So his birthday present was her taking him to the park and, you know, violating him, if you will.
Just like a kid.
Yeah. That was his 14th birthday present was her taking him to the park and violating him. That's the first time that they was intimate.
Destiny Hill. Now this woman right here on the screen, she the one that's
yeah, that's my next one. This one here, y'all.
Right.
Oh my gosh. She did not one. No, I'm gonna just let y'all listen. I'm gonna just play it. But she was groomed.
Matching once. Telling investigators that she both girls.
Legal trouble.
Take a listen.
Former HIC middle school teacher is facing mounting legal troubles tonight. Destiny Hillsman is accused of having an inappropriate relationship with 2 female students.
Destiny Hillsman is no longer working at HISD's Holland Middle School. The 25-year-old educator is accused of having an inappropriate relationship with 2 girls, a 13 and 14-year-old. According to court papers, Hillsman kissed and texted both girls, telling the 14-year-old at one point that she was her soulmate. In her statements to police, Hillsman also telling investigators that she professed her love to the 13-year-old and bought her a ring so they could have matching ones, telling her in a text message, quote, "I'm always with you forever." Also, according to court papers, Hillsman believed the 13-year-old was, quote, her person, and that if anyone ever found out about the 2 of them, she would look bad because she's an adult and the 13-year-old is a child. Court papers also state that she sent the 14-year-old a text that read, quote, "You're a good kisser. Your kisses are passionate. And I honestly don't get that a lot." Another read, "I want you to chase me because you want to, not because I want you to." Hillsman was arrested and charged in October of last year. She also told investigators she made a mistake and is not a bad person, adding that in of the cases, she wasn't the only one to blame for the relationship.
She said relationship, y'all. Relationship. She's not the one to blame. So who is to blame? The kids. You know, it's not my fault. Just no accountability. She's 25. No accountability. It's not my fault. I like basically saying I didn't do this by myself. You know, they made the decision to be with me, and it was more. I just had to, you know, chop it up and stuff for you to make it YouTube friendly. But she told the 13-year-old in a text message, I want to know if you how you blank sex, you know, but I don't really think, but I don't really think you know what you doing. Like she, you know, trying to see where the little girl head was at, you know, so that she can, I feel like I said in my video, I feel like she was grooming her because she took her to the water park, the movies, the mall. She was buying her clothes, you know, she was grooming her the whole time. Yes. And then took her home to her house and started kissing her.
Now, her parents, I mean, did her parents know that all this was going on? Like, how did she have all this access to the kid? I just wonder that kind of stuff.
Because the 13-year-old, she messed with her for a whole through a whole summer and a little bit more. Like she was with her for about 6 months. Grooming.
Wow.
Well, I believe the first 3 months it was all about her grooming the little girl. See, she was really strategic in what she was doing, you know. And then to say, you know, like, I'm not a bad person, I made a mistake. That's not a mistake. That's you knew what your intention was when you was taking this girl to the park, to the water park, to the movies, to the mall. You knew all of your intentions.
Yeah, I mean, the only mistake is that she got caught. That's the only thing she's sorry about. Because if she felt bad about it, she would have never freaking did it.
Telling one of them, she's her person. Girl, your person. You're a grown behind woman. This is a child. Your person.
Now the first girl is with the sticking up braid. She the 25-year-old, and the other one.
That's
she 35.
Taisha Baldwin. She's 34. The one you see with the ponytail to the back, she's 25. That is Destiny Hillsman.
Wow. Like anybody can
Houston.
be a freaking teacher.
Destiny's from Houston, and the other one is Taisha Baldwin. She is from Wisconsin, and she was the one teaching at the Christian school, messing with the 14-year-old.
So which one of them is facing 40 years? Is it the first one?
The one with the cornrows.
Okay.
Which I still feel like the 25-year-old Destiny, I feel like she should be going to jail too. I don't care that it didn't get too intimate with them. You get what I'm saying? She still, and she didn't learn her lesson to say that she made a mistake and she calling it a relationship. She's twisted and sick.
Wow. And you know what's crazy though? Like, because I follow PP Mass, he catch predators. And what's crazy is that when it's not a teacher and it's just a regular people like them who just met the kid on the internet, they don't do nothing to these people. It's not enough to arrest them or do anything. And they literally have people like PP Mass, in person acting like they are the kid. They are communicating with this person. They're the ones that got the text messages, all the information, and then they'll go to meet these people. And then when they call the cops don't do nothing most of the time because they like, well, they didn't do anything, and you know.
And that's what I feel about that, about them being women. You know, the fact that they're women, it doesn't make their crime any less. They shouldn't have any leniency. They should be treated just as if they were a grown man touching on little girls. They should be treated the same way. They should not have any leniency. I bet you she don't get no 40 years. And the other one, Destiny, the 25-year-old, she probably gonna get probation. I wonder if they even gonna have them registered. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like the kids is being targeted in so many different ways. And then this makes me think about, you know, how they added that extracurricular to the school that talk about sex. What do they need to? They don't need to be talking about that.
Man, right.
You know what I'm saying? You got all that. Yeah, you got all that crazy talk going on, and then you got these people. So is the move for you to go in there and mess with the kids? Is that the move? Is that what they trying to do? Giving these kids the right
how to groom our children. Listen. They teaching them. You see out in California, they teaching them. They got them apps. Those apps that they teaching them in third daggone grade how to use these apps where they meet people at and stuff. Like, why are they teaching them that?
Wait a minute now. Come on, you can't. No,
it's called
no way. Like you saying the teachers is showing
the school, yes, they have it in the classroom in California. I talked about this about a year ago. It's an app where it's really an app that's for people to meet, but really that community.
I vaguely, community, it's for them. Okay, I don't know about that.
In the California school, though, they're teaching the children in third grade how to use that app. Like they had a.
This is what's bothering me, though. It's almost like that's the way that they want it to go because, I mean, first of all, that's a whole sexuality thing that don't have nothing to do with you as a person. Like when people first see you, they see your color first. That's what they see first. They don't see what you doing in the bed. Like it's really frustrating.
I don't understand why the school even need to be teaching our children anyway, anything like that.
Exactly. What do they need to know about that as a little kid?
And now they're getting younger and younger. You see my videos. They get younger and younger, bringing it to the school system now, and preschool now. They talking to them about these things. What is the agenda? Why?
They should. That's what I'm saying. And then this stuff is happening more like people just become a teacher just so they can get close to the kids.
Right.
I don't know why that. Oh, you messing with this? Oh, I was about to say. I don't know why that just blacked out.
Yeah,
okay.
I dropped it.
I mean, this is crazy. But let me read this because it says Hillman. This is the same thing and what Sister Girl was just saying. But Hillsman took a 13-year-old to the mall, the water park, to the movies, and to her home where they watched the movie in bed, according to the charging documents. The teen told police things became physical. They exchanged more than one kiss, and the teacher touched her inappropriately.
You see why it's read because I
right,
was like, right. It's more, but I didn't want to go there.
But so during the interview, but I can ad lib. During the interview, the police, the investigation agency, the teacher said that she believed the student was her person, like Sister Girl said, and that she bought her a ring so they could have matching ones. Yeah. So they want to teach the kids everything. This is all okay, and it's even okay for your teacher to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So charging documents show text messages where her teacher and student told one another they love each other. So I mean, and this is the parents. Parents, y'all, man, we gotta pay attention to the kids' phones.
And then she was doing this, Miss V, to two. So she had a 13-year-old and a 14-year-old.
And a 14-year-old.
Telling them both the same.
Disgusting.
Yeah, right. Saying the same crap to both of them. But the 13-year-old is the one she was spending all them coins on, telling her she's her person.
She's her person.
Yeah.
Girl, if you don't sit
right. Like, what your person? Are you kidding me? Like, what is going on?
Wow.
Like I said in my video, is it in the air? Is it in the food? Like, is it in the water?
I see the part you talking about where she says she is not the only one to blame for the relationship and stated the complaint and her both made a mistake.
Yeah, like
you're the adult, bro.
Right, that's
you're
why
the teacher.
I was so upset. I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? What
Lord,
you're not the only one. As if the girl had a choice in the matter. You violating a child. You groomed
exactly.
her and you violated her.
You took her and to have fun and all this stuff and made her feel obligated.
Right. That part. Now let's just put this in play devil advocate for a minute and switch the role. If that was a man, that would be trending right now, Miss V.
Yep,
that
would
be in everything in the algorithm. If that was a 35-year-old man and a 14-year-old
with two women, two kids,
two children, that would be. They be, he's trying to start some, sister wives type of thing going on with children.
That's exactly how they operate, Sammy Joe.
In the algorithm, if that was a man,
it sure would. And to me, it's no different, male or female. I don't care who you are. Right. You're an adult. You're a teacher, which makes it even worse.
Right. That's
and how long have you been doing this kind of stuff?
Right. Like when a student walk into your classroom, you don't look at him and go, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that happening?
If you do, you should check yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Get yourself
check into Yeah, exactly.
Because
and get away from kids.
Looking at a child like that.
Never. You should never have no type of attraction to a kid.
I know the parents. I would really like to see. I've been digging and looking, but I haven't seen it. None of the parents have spoken out yet. I guess they probably embarrassed and they're not telling the kids' name because of their ages. So
right, but it ain't no updates on this either. Like, I mean, I don't see were you able to find them on Facebook or anything?
Well, I did because they didn't mention the kids' names or anything. I don't know.
No, I mean the teachers.
Oh no, because I just did it yesterday. I didn't.
Yeah, and most people don't put their real names on there, but I'm gonna look and see anyway. But I mean,
when you work in the education field, you really don't
You're not supposed to be on social media.
Right. Because when, I've been doing in education for over 25 years, they really don't want you to have social media platforms and things like that because of, privacy.
Oh, okay. What? Check your notification. Anyway, they tripping.
Right. You see what Neva said?
See, children that are really will be less inclined to talk because it's gonna be like, well, that's the norm. Right. So, you saying that maybe this kid already was dealing with
Because
something like that?
no, like what you said, how the kids thinking that this is normal in the schools with these teachers because of how they putting it in their face like that, and the way that she was grooming her. She made the girl feel probably just getting in her head a little bit. The child probably felt like this is something I have to do because she did these things for me.
Yeah.
Like you're
That's
the
sad.
teacher, you're a leader, and you're in a position to guide. And this is what you do when a parent send their child to school. You in the school touching on her daughter and talking to the kids and texting her. The text messages are just crazy. And then
And
you
she
could
said
see
if
where
it,
she was trying to manipulate the child too in the text messages. I would love to see how you do it, da da da. But then I
yeah,
don't really think you know what you doing. Nah, you don't know what you doing. Like that, like playing in her head. Well, let me see what you could do.
I'm surprised she didn't say, well, it happened to me. You know what I'm
But you
saying?
are
Such and
great.
such
But
did
you
this to
are a great
me.
kisser. That's what she was saying. But you are a great
Girl,
kisser. Trying to like get in her head, trying to see if
sick.
she was ready to go to next level. You know what I'm saying?
Sick.
Yeah.
And she said, and if it ain't her fault, were other teachers down with it or what? Nope, I think she blaming the kid. Talking about,
I
or
do.
what? I mean,
Yeah.
what? I
She's
mean,
not
my
taking
thing
no
is,
accountability.
where was her parents at?
And that's
I mean,
another
why would her
question. That's a
parents
big
allow that?
question.
Like, quit
But that's a
trusting
big
these
question.
teachers.
Maybe they are choosing children who probably parents are not paying attention. They have a way, these kind of people. You know what I'm
Yes, they
saying?
do.
They know how to
Yep.
pick them. They know how to choose them.
Yep.
Like the third, like Taisha Baldwin, the one with the 14, the 35 4-year-old at the Christian school with the 13-year-old boy. She's buying him, firearms and things like that. He probably in a home where they not paying attention. If he running away, because remember, I don't know if you heard it all the way full, but they found I talked about it in my video. They found one of the firearms. Oh, that's what happened to the firearm. He left it in his aunt's car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why he needed another one. The aunt found it in her car.
And kept it?
Yeah, questioned it. Like, what are you doing with this? Where did you get it from?
But that's my thing. Like, I just don't understand
But then he running
what
away
did she
from
think?
home.
What did she think was gonna come from this? They said they was able to track it and find out that it was that she actually did purchase it and all that. Like, are you? They stupid. That's
Like,
why I'm
why would
saying
she think that
anybody can be
they
a
wouldn't
teacher
find that?
nowadays.
Yeah. Why would she think they wouldn't find that out anyway? And then you see she's telling
What
him,
the heck?
don't say nothing. I feel so ashamed because you're so young and I'm so old. I'm much older than you. But I still want to see you. I want to see you every chance I get. You know what I'm saying? Like she knew what she was doing to that boy.
Oh, disgusting. Like, I mean, dang, you couldn't find an adult? Like, come on,
Right.
y'all. Come on. What's wrong with y'all? But this, we gonna wrap it up, y'all. Cause I guess we gonna go like a good hour and a half every time. But I guess that's it. You got anything else, sister girl?
No, I just want to thank everybody, my YouTube, my subs that's in here hanging out with us, and my Facebookers that's over here hanging out with us. I just want to thank you guys for being here and showing me some love,
Yes.
showing us some love. And I look forward to
Yes.
more Wednesdays. The mind
Me too.
table.
We gotta wake this algorithm up, honey. We gotta wake it up. Wake it up. We gonna
I'll
get
try not to
consistent
have
over
so
here.
many distractions next week. I just had
Yeah,
going
I
on.
was
My
like,
dog barks.
I was like, where actually could she put that dog for about an hour? You know
No,
what I'm
it's when
saying? Because that
when my
dog be
doorbell
chilling.
ring. When my doorbell ring,
Oh,
she barks. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Or if the
That's what's
mail, if
happening.
like anybody that come up to my house or come in my gate, she starts
Mm-hmm.
barking. That's how I know that
Oh,
someone is coming to the door.
well, she sure let you know.
Yeah,
She
she
let
lets
all
me
of us
know.
know. What's your dog name?
Zoe. I have
I
a
would
little
like to make.
doggy.
I would like to at least know Zoe's name if she gonna be part of the show. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Zoe. She's only one.
Okay, I'm looking to see. Yeah, this case is upsetting. I see the angry faces from Rias and Tracy. I have a dog. Childhood fear of dog. Oh, okay, childhood fear. Yeah, you must have got bit or chased or something, huh?
Yeah, he said he got chased as a child. Yeah,
Oh,
Tracy, she's a baby.
wait, how'd you say the dog was? I didn't
She
hear it at
won.
first.
She turned 1 in
Oh,
March. So like in dog ages, she's like 3, like a toddler, like a 2, 3 year old.
is it a
And
Chihuahua? What
no,
sound like a little tiny dog? Is it a
yeah,
little dog?
she's a small dog. But she's
Mm-hmm.
a Maltese and Coconi mix.
Oh,
My
wow.
son called her a mutt because she got to.
That explains it. This man, what is going on? My charger ain't. Anyway, it's time for me to go. My phone about to die because I don't know what's
Yeah,
going
but
on with
it's
the
been
charger.
real.
Yes, thank you so much. This was the first one, y'all. We gonna get better and with
Yes.
time. We gonna bring, whatever is happening.
Yeah,
So
it's been a long time since the morning news and madness days where that we was
yeah,
doing in the morning.
and it's been a minute since I've been on my crime channel, y'all. I
Oh
mean, I've been off of
yeah.
this for a whole month. So I gotta get back on it. But we back on it. So
Yeah.
right now we got Wednesdays, but I'll be adding other days as I can. So look for us, y'all. As a matter
Yeah.
of fact, when this live stream ends, the next one is gonna pop up. If y'all can hit the waiting, the thumbs up, and leave a comment on there too. Set the notification because y'all know they don't be sending them out like that. But until next time, y'all, we got to get up out of here.
Yep.
Y'all
I'll be
have a
dropping
great,
mines too, and y'all can hit that notification bell as a reminder for
yes.
Wednesdays.
Make sure y'all link up with Sister Girl. If y'all have not already, type in. If you can, you drop down in the chat, or I mean, for the people that come later, you might want to drop your link,
Okay.
or you want me
I
to
can
pin
do
it
that.
somewhere.
You can pin it.
Okay. I could pin it somewhere. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all link up with Sister Girl because just like Morning News Madness, we're gonna rotate this. We're gonna do a couple weeks here, a couple weeks there, and we're gonna just do it like that. So you want to make sure that you link to both of us. All right, y'all.
Stay
All right.
blessed. Peace.
Yes, peace and love, y'all. We are. Was she out? I'm trying to get out. I can't find my. Now I'm way too close to the screen. Okay, y'all. I really gotta delete some of this stuff. I really do. Or at least put them in one spot. Peace and love, y'all. We out.